Hey everyone, it's Keela here, and today I'm sharing a layout and a process video for day 1 of our 12 Days of Spring Scraplifts, and that is on Scrap Squad. I'm going to be using our Scrap Squad Spring Kit, which features the Bunnies and Blooms collection by Simple Stories. I will add a link in the description box below to Rebecca's shop, where you can get your hands on this kit if we have any left. I know they've been flying out. If we haven't any left, I will add a little note in the description as well. Now I have used this kit once already for it was for Scraplift 13, which featured the big Easter egg cut file. I did create an Easter themed page using a lot of the Easter themed embellishments that are in the kit. Like I mentioned in that video, there isn't tons of Easter bits in the kit. There is a couple of bits, but there isn't tons, which I think is fantastic, because I don't really have many Easter photographs, and even obviously last year we was in lockdown, so we was all at home anyway, but even when we are in lockdown, I may only take a couple of Easter photos anyway. So I am going to be creating another Easter themed page today, and again I'm going to try and use up what's left of the Easter embellishments. I have pulled them all out to the side, ready for this page. I've got a photograph of Darcy wearing a handmade Easter hat that we'd done a craft one day, and we made a hat out of a paper plate. I have already cut lots of the pattern papers into squares, which you can see in the original layout. There's lots of squares of pattern paper, which is a really good way to kind of show what this kit has to offer and all the gorgeous patterns and prints that are in the kit and the collection. I've distressed all the edges of the squares and stuck them down. I've tried to stick them evenly, but I've been doing this by hand, so it isn't perfect, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to start embellishing now. My photo's going to go at the bottom, just like in the original. I have added a tag behind my photo, which is from one of the tag cut apart sheets. I've got a bunny at the top, and that's a sticker from the 12x12 stickers. And I've also added one of the chipboard Easter baskets, which has got lots of the Easter eggs in as well. I have fussy cut some of the eggs from pattern paper, so I'm going to scatter a couple of those around. I've added a purple one to my top cluster. I've also used this banner sticker which says Easter on. Like I said, this is going to be my last Easter themed layout, so I really wanted to get that onto a page. And my bottom cluster, I'm kind of working on what I'm going to do at the bottom. I've got a bunny, which is adorable, and even though there's quite a few bunnies in this collection, I could use bunnies on any page, to be fair. It doesn't necessarily have to be an Easter page. I've got down in the bottom, I've got one of the brads, which has an Easter egg on as well. And I'm kind of playing around at the moment. I've got it at the top, this little word sticker that says Hoppy Easter. That is going to make it on the page, but I'm going to switch around the Bunnies and Blooms and the Hoppy Easter. It kind of wasn't sitting right for me. It kind of looked a bit heavy at the top, so by switching them round, it just felt better on the page, and I felt like the embellishments were kind of evenly spread around the page. I am going to pop things up on foam, just because I really like the different levels throughout the page. My banner is popped up on foam as well. And at the moment I'm still kind of just placing things. I don't think I have very much stuck down. I've got the bunny stuck down, the basket stuck down. I have started putting foam behind some of the embellishments that I want to pop up. I'm adding in some more of the fussy cut Easter eggs. Again, in the patterns of paper, there is the only the one that I'd say is very Easter themed, which is the one with the Easter eggs on. But the other side is the gorgeous purple with the white dots on. So that could be used for any themed page really. I'm bringing in some of the word stickers, again going for the ones that are Easter themed. We've got excited, bunny love. I'm just having another look on the sticker sheet now to see if there's any more that I want to bring in. Again, I'm just kind of filling up these clusters. And the original, it's heavily embellished with lots of florals. And I'm not doing that on mine. I'm trying to embellish more with the embellishments that are in the kit. I've got a butterfly to the side of the photo. I've fussy cut out a rainbow, which is going to sit on the tag. I'm now bringing in some of the sequins. I absolutely love this sequin mix. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think I have now stuck things down off camera because you'd already watched me kind of place everything where it's going to go. I didn't feel like you needed to see me peel all the backing off and stick everything down as well. So I'm bringing in a couple of the sequins. I'm not very good at kind of like just picking up some of the sequins and dropping them and then sticking them where they land. I fiddle too much, so they don't kind of look like they've just fallen there. So I am placing them and picking the colours out that I want to stick in different areas of my clusters. I've got some of the purple ones, the blue ones, the iridescent. I brought in some of the little stars as well, which are a metallic kind of an iridescent silver, which look really cute. I really like those. And now I'm going to add a little trail on my butterfly with some hand stitching. So I pencil in a line and kind of make it a bit swirly so that it kind of looks like it's flying up from my cluster of embellishments. What I do first is I draw in my line. I then poke my holes along that line using my pokey tool. I'll rub out then the pencil line and then start my hand stitching. I am going to do just a normal back stitch and I'm going to pick out a yellow thread. I just felt like yellow was the colour that I'd work in that area of the page. I won't make you watch me do the whole of the stitching. It only takes a couple of minutes anyway, but that can get quite boring to watch. So I'm going to do the hand stitching, which hand stitching is something that I used to love doing on my layouts, and nearly every layout I created included some hand stitching. Now I don't seem to do it as often, but I still really love the effect and the texture that it adds to a layout. So when I can include it onto a page, I do really love how it looks. I definitely need to start doing it more. I used to love hand stitching, so I definitely need to come back and start doing that a lot more. So there's going to be some close-ups coming up in a second. Check out the Scrap Squad Facebook group. You'll be able to find lots of inspiration from members of the team as well as the members of the group. Thank you for watching, and I will be back tomorrow with day 2 of the 12 days of spring scraplifts. Bye.